Going on? We're live. We're in color. We're back with the last live stream of the weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we're live. We're in color. Guys, I'm so tired. This running thing is a lot. We have officially completed our first week of half marathon training. So we're very happy about that, but I am very tired. Not gonna lie, not even gonna hold you. I am tired. I ran what? 3, 6, 9. I ran 13 miles this week, which is really only 1 extra mile than I normally would run. But I run 6 miles at a time. So I usually run 2 days a week, 6 miles each time. But with this current training schedule, I'm running 4 times a week. So this week I clocked 13 miles. And I don't know, that just feels like so much more work than running twice a week, 6 miles each. I don't know. I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking that way? Let me know. Am I crazy? Let me read chat. Let me say hello. And see what's going on. Hi, DJ. Hey, Rod K. Hey, Dollar Bob. Hey, Elgin Johnson. I just got done with my run, and then I didn't have enough time to start meal prepping, so I'm actually going to end the stream exactly at 90 minutes because I have to meal prep for the week. I'm making a sweet potato tortilla española with kale, a little bit of cheddar cheese, sweet potatoes, and eggs, of course. It's going to be phenomenal. So I'm going to do some meal prepping for the week. I've got a really, really busy day tomorrow. I teach tomorrow. I'm teaching a cooking class. So I got so much to do, y'all. Like, I'm always tired. I'm always exhausted. Whatever. High perspective, my MLP. Eating hamburger helper at the moment. End of the line struggle meals still slap. I remember eating hamburger helper when I was smaller, and I used to love it. I loved it so much. Question is, what are you running from? I'm running from last place is what I'm running from, Dollar Bob. All the T's on Discord. Yes, it's true. No, it's true. It's very true. If you've not joined Discord yet, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's in the pinned comment down below or up top, depending on how you're viewing this video. Hey, Auntie Charlene, how are you? Meal plan sounds delicious. I love our tortilla. So, those who don't know what tortilla española is basically the Spanish version of a frittata, which, as you may know, is Italiano. But the difference between a frittata and a tortilla española is that there's the addition of potatoes. So when you have these potatoes in your frittata, it makes it a lot more substantial. So normal frittatas, they have milk, they have vegetables, they have cheese, the tortilla has potatoes, so it's just a little bit more substantiating for me. And I really like to have fun with it because I love sweet potatoes. I think they're so good. So yeah. I've been eating salads lately. I'm looking great. Oh, thank you. Did I lose weight? I did lose a bit of weight. I thought I was 160 pounds, but I'm at 163 right now. So I'm 163 pounds. I was at around 170, which I loved a lot. I love the way my body looks at 170. So I have to eat more and I have to do more strength training. And that's really a goal of mine as I get accustomed to this new workout schedule and this training. I want to eat a little bit more carbs and calories to kind of keep my energy levels high. And then I have to really focus on getting at least an hour of strength training in every week among all of my cardio that I have to do. Good class for soup. I mean, I don't, I need to make your soup still. When I'm in the mood for soup, I'm gonna make your soup, but I have to be in the mood for soup. The one reason I love soup is because it's basically meal prepping. Like you make one big batch of it and you have a lot of it for the whole week. So I do love soup. I just have to be in the mood to make it. I've been eating salads lately. I'm looking great. Oh, good for you, Elgin Johnson. Tell me, what do you put on your salads? What are your favorite salad toppings? Share with the class. I'm heading out to Detroit Tuesday. Oh, I'm so sad. I just got back from Toledo. We could have met up, Dollar Bob. Why didn't you come this weekend when I was there in Toledo? What you drinking? Oh my God, I'm drinking Health Aid kombucha. I love Health Aid kombucha. I'm gonna tell you why. It's really quite simple. The reason I love this specific brand of kombucha is because all the other brands of kombucha taste like shit. So typically, I love to eat and drink healthy shit. You know me, I'm a nutrition Nazi, whatever. And so, yeah, I really was hoping to fall in love with kombucha and make it a part of my personality trait, right? And so I'm trying all this different kombucha and it all tastes disgusting. I will tell you, I've tried like 90% of the brands I have tried have all been so disgusting. Like kombucha's nasty. I can confidently say that based off of my experiences, most kombucha is nasty. Not Health Aid. Not Health Aid. It's the only one. I lied, kind of, sort of. Dr. Brew or Brew Doctor. Brew Doctor has a berry, like a mixed berry kombucha that is decent, that I do drink on occasion. But the other Brew Doctor kombucha, garbage. But Health Aid does not miss when it comes to the taste factor, and that's the most important factor when it comes to me drinking kombucha. Okay, that's what I'm drinking. Hey, Johanna. I love tahini. That's what, Mr. Fister, that's what I'll do to my tortilla española. As I'm sauteing my sweet potatoes, I'm gonna add some tahini to it. And that's gonna be my spice for my tortilla española. I'll post photos of it on the Discord channel. Don't worry, I'll post photos. After tonight's live, I'll go to Discord and I'll be posting photos there. You like your roasted sweet potatoes in a burrito? I don't eat burritos very often. Every blue moon, I'll eat a burrito. I find my energy levels drop near mealtime. Like, is my blood sugar dropping? Probably. Soup is moody. It is very moody. It is a moody thing. Strength training? Okay, running sucks. I'm the opposite. I hate strength training. I love running. Running comes very natural to me, Bob, so it's not a problem, except for the fact that I have to maintain a certain amount of calories in order to have the energy to run without losing too much weight. That's my issue. Which I know is not most people's issue. Like, I get it, but that's my issue. I seriously don't understand why people would do it on purpose. If I'm not mistaken, it is bad for your joints as well. Well, you don't understand because you're not a long distance runner. So when you long distance run, you actually get a high. There's an actual high that you can receive from long distance running. If you've never run 6 miles straight, then you probably never experienced the high from running. But it can be kind of addicting. Like, I cannot wait. Like, it's euphoric. It's kind of euphoric in a way. And also, it is good for your health. It's not as good as just walking. It is bad for your knees. But that's why you just take collagen powder. Okay? And I hate strength training. I hate it so much. I really don't like it. Aldi has that brand. Oh, good. It's probably a good deal if it's at Aldi. I ought to go to Aldi then. No, Aldi's all over America, DJ. We have Aldi's all over the place. I know it's very European, but it's very American now at this point. It's a very popular grocery store down here. Kombucha's disgusting. I never drink it. Brew Doctor, thanks for the recommendations. Yeah, Brew Doctor is the brand. And yes, kombucha's disgusting. Did you go to culinary school or something? I typically put avocado, grape tomatoes, red onions, green peppers, feta cheese, chicken strips, or shrimp. It's giving Cobb. That's giving a Cobb salad. That's so funny. No, I didn't go to culinary school. I just really love cooking, and I've done it for a living for 10, 12 plus years. I do it in my free time. I teach classes in the Columbus area. So yeah, I love cooking. Why do people praise Aldi when Little has better options? Because no one knows what Little is. I have no idea what Little is. Used them both, Aldi and Little, but it was 20 years ago. It's all Walmart and Costco now. I love Sam's Club, I love Walmart, and I love Trader Joe's. Those are the three that I typically go to the most often. I don't know what Little is, me either. I don't like to run. I power walk, bike, and learning to swim. Walking is the best exercise you can do for your overall health for the typical American. That's a proven fact. Don't argue with me. The data proves that walking, just walking, not lifting weights, not running fucking marathons, walking is the best exercise for the average American. So consistent, low impact cardio is essentially what they're saying. Also, the title of the stream is very fitting. I'm getting a psych eval and personality test on Thursday. Why are you getting a psychological evaluation and personality test on Thursday? What is going on? Are you a narcissist? I thought Trader Joe's was owned by Aldi. I don't think so. I thought that Trader Joe's is American, but I could be wrong. When are you coming to Chicago again? It may not be this year because I don't have any money. I'm not making enough money right now. What up, Cho? What's your favorite thing to cook? Hey, Patrick Torres, how are you? Welcome back. It's been a while. My favorite, sorry, I'm gonna sound lame as fuck, Patrick, but I'm honest. My favorite thing to cook are eggs. I love eggs. It's one of my favorite foods. So overall, my favorite foods are rice, eggs, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. I know, I'm a boring cunt. I know. But I love cooking eggs because of the variety of ways you can cook them, depending on your mood. You can have them over easy. You can have them sunny side up. You can have them in a sandwich. You can have them just as a scramble. You can put cheese in. You can do an omelet, add all types of stuffings. You know, you can just do so many things with eggs, and they're so good for you, and they taste so great. So I love, love, love cooking eggs. I know, lame. Hi, TDJ. Cho, you know the bees I pulled in the Discord? I lost my gourd. Totally uncalled for, in my opinion. Still, LBB went off. You know the bees I put in the Discord? What are you talking about, Mr. Fister? I lost my gourd? Totally uncalled for. What? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. I'm so sorry. LBB went off. Well, I mean, I don't want to talk. We can talk about that privately if you want, Mr. Fister. We don't got to talk about it here publicly. I don't want to get too deep into it. I lost my gourd. You lost your pumpkin? What's a gourd? Like a pumpkin? Yeah, I like to dance while I cook. Oh, me too. TDJ, me too. I do as well. I've lost a lot of weight by walking and eating healthy. Yeah, walking is the supreme exercise. If you're looking to lose a bit of weight, then 30-minute walks every single day will help, not changing a single thing. 30-minute walks a day, not increasing your calories, decreasing your calories, but just increasing your walking. 30-minute brisk walk every single day. Don't miss a fucking day. That will help you in a multitude of ways. Plus protein. I love protein. Yeah, protein is definitely necessary for weight gain, muscle gain, etc. I make a mean lasagna. What do you put in your lasagna? I love lasagna too. I usually put kale in my lasagna, typically. Yeah, eggs are protein. I'm starting tomorrow. The walking, I've gained about 15 pounds. So girl, Alexis, get it together, Alexis. Get to walking. Start today. Don't start tomorrow, start today. Unless it's too late for you. I don't want you to walk in the dark. But start immediately. I always tell you girls and guys, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Okay? The next best time is now. The best time to start walking every day was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So start now. Start now. Okay? You see that beast right there? See that beast? Patrick, what do you put in your lasagna? I want to know. I walk the dog every night. Great for health. Also amazing to watch the seasons change and see shooting stars and stuff. Skunk deer animals, hearing coyotes. It's cool to be a part of the environment, to notice things around you, especially around your home. I love walking every day. I walk every day and I run. I get a lot of cardio in. That's why I think I'm so healthy. Hey, Zach. Cho, the great human that feeds homeless people and that I adore. I adore you too, Zach. Welcome back. Thank you for your concern last night when you thought I was strung out last night or sad. I was just really tired in bed. What's that I'm drinking? I'm drinking kombucha, Health Aid kombucha, the only brand that I think in terms of flavors are always 10 out of 10 because otherwise kombucha's disgusting. Kombucha tastes disgusting. I didn't notice right away. It's crazy. Oh, the weight gain? Oh, yeah, that sneaks up on you, Alexis. You got to be careful. You do some kind of sports? I don't do any sports. No, not really. I'm just a runner. The dog looks death. Yeah, he's sleeping like he's dead. How come I got skipped? You didn't get skipped. I read your comment, Zach. You didn't hear me? What's going on with you today, Zach? What's going on? I'm also going to eat a lemon bar that I made a couple of days ago. About a week ago, actually. Lavender lemon bar. I did kind of fuck them up, to be honest. Because it's mostly crust and not so much of the custard. I fucked it up. Walking and cutting out the sugary drinks and pastries makes a difference right away. Oh, definitely. My lasagna is a traditional, very cheesy with a great tomato garlic sauce. Well, that sounds good. Nothing special. Well, homemade is special enough. Chilling, just listening to you because I need to be more empathetic and caring towards my fellow human. You do. You really do, Zach. Get your shit together. Yo, that's not healthy. Try to always eat fresh stuff. I'll be fine. My wardrobe is too cute for me to not to lose the 15 pounds. Oh, girl, we don't have time to be buying a whole new wardrobe. Stop. Do you have a weight at home? Just start off with 15 pounds and work your way up. I do, and I will, but I'll be starting with 20. It's so good, oh my God. Even though I fucked up the proportion, I love a lemon lavender bar. Mm. What else is going on, y'all? Did you like the stream yet? Let me tell you something beautiful. When I start lifting weights and getting into shape, I start getting more attention. Ooh, look at you, Elgin. You're gonna be eligible bachelor pretty soon. Have you seen Echo Valley movie show? I have not. Tell me about it. Did you watch it? Did you watch it recently? Is it a new movie, old movie? What's the genre? Will Smith? No, I'm Will Smith's son, Fernando. Welcome. Oh, it's so good, MOP. With Julianne Moore and Sydney Sweeney. No idea who they are. I'm not really well versed in movies and actresses and musical artists, stuff like that. Not really familiar. I don't really watch a lot of it. Why do people respect it when you're in shape? Because a beautiful person is an indicator of discipline and self-respect. And if someone respects themselves, it's a signal that you should also respect them, right? It's kind of like the way men view slutty looking girls. It's like, oh my gosh, she looks like she doesn't respect herself, so why would I respect her? If she looks like a slut, I'll treat her like a slut. I'm not saying that's right, but that is a fact. I feel like there's a subconscious signal from person to person that if it looks like someone is disciplined or respects themselves a lot, then it signals to the other person that you need to respect them as well. That's what it signals to me. Hey, the wet guy. I watched it today. It's on Apple TV. It's so good. I don't want to spoil it for you. When I was fat, I got nothing but hate from both men and women. I mean, pretty privilege is a real thing, y'all. I keep telling y'all, pretty privilege is a real thing. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. It's a real thing, though. Sorry. It is. Have you seen the movie Straw with Taraji P. Henson? Great movie about mental health. Crazy twisted and no. Y'all, I haven't seen a movie in 8 years. No. I'm sorry to be so like boring, but like I legit have not seen a movie in 8 years outside of anime movies, you know? Sorry. I'm not fat by any means, but I don't like how I feel with this extra weight. Yeah, it's just like, you shouldn't be fat, y'all. Come on now. I'm like really sick of this whole fat acceptance thing that we've got going on here. I think it's giving people the wrong idea. I don't think people should be treated horribly for being fat. I don't think people should be judged horribly for being fat. But I don't think we should be celebrating fat bodies. Like, there's a difference between accepting and celebrating. Do I need to repeat that? There's a difference between accepting and celebrating. Prime example, let's talk about the LGBTQ plus I exclamation mark community, the Wi-Fi strong password community. We have gone from wanting to be accepted to wanting to be celebrated. I'm sorry, but I don't need a straggot to celebrate me liking dick. I don't need anyone to celebrate me sucking dick. Okay? I don't need any. I don't want to. I don't want to be forced to celebrate someone wanting to chop their dick off. Like, acceptance does not equal celebration. We can accept people for who they are, but we do not have to celebrate them. Okay? Like, so again, same thing with fat people. I'm not gonna say, I accept you, you're a human being. I'm gonna treat you well, treat you just like I would treat anybody else. But I'm not gonna celebrate the fact that you're fat. Are you kidding me? Like, come on, come on. Acceptance is one thing, celebration is the extreme. And I feel like we're seeing a lot of this being conflated these days. People are conflating acceptance with celebration. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Okay? Hey Rod K, how are you? What's going on? I'm getting swole now, and even men blowing their horns at me and dapping me up. I know that's right, Elgin. We should go to the theater together and see a movie. It gotta be a good movie for me to go see a movie. I don't need to lose weight. I need to gain weight and gain muscles. You probably do. Eat more protein, Johanna. Start working out. Start getting more protein, more fiber. Start moving your body, lifting some weights. It's really healthy for you. Do you think genetics play a part in being overweight? In some capacity, sure. Yeah. In some capacity, sure. Yeah. I don't think that genetics beats thermodynamics, if that's what you're asking. Alexis, how much do you weigh, if you don't mind me asking? Most women look in the mirror and think they are fat when they are gorgeous and fine. But my denim shorts are tight and they didn't used to be. Girl, well, you don't want to buy new denim shorts. And again, like Alexis pointed out earlier, it's not always about the way you look. It's about the way you feel. And if you feel worse off with 15 extra pounds, there's a reason why you feel worse off, right? There's a reason why you feel that way. It's not out of thin air. That's right, Joe. It just snuck up on me. Yeah. And again, I'm sure that the majority of people wouldn't even notice. Not even, you didn't even really notice. It snuck up on you. But again, that's about the way you feel. Yeah, by the way, we talk about nutrition all the time. And I'd love to go way more in depth with you guys on the Discord channel, because we do have a channel about mental health. We have all different types of channels on the Discord channel. We have topics about mental health, topics about nutrition and food, topics about working out. So we do a lot. We talk a lot on the Discord. Just remember, Father Time slows down your metabolism. Yes, at age of 30, correct. But Father Time is not the reason why you're obese either. Right? Father Time is not why you gained 30 pounds. You gained 30 pounds because you ate a lot. You ate more, you consumed more calories than you burnt. That's why you gained 30 pounds, right? That's not Father Time. Father Time is, 10 pounds, maybe 15. That's Father Time doing what he does best. 30 pounds, listen, metabolism slowing down is not the reason why we have an epidemic of overweight people and obesity in America. Hey, beautiful. Let me ask you this question. Why are conventionally attractive people more nicer to me than less attractive people? I'm sorry for asking so many questions. I just value your opinion. You can. Oh, these are my office hours. You're always welcome to ask me any question. That's what the streams are for. They're not for me to lecture you guys. They're for you to ask me questions. Then I lecture. Then I lecture. Professor Kim Jong Cho. That's me. Yeah, these streams are for you to ask me questions, and then I lecture the class. Okay. Again, this all falls back in line with pretty privilege. And we're not talking about a monolith here. Every pretty person you meet is not going to be nice. Okay? Every ugly person you meet is not going to be nice. However, I believe in general, stereotypically, prettier people are probably happier people. Why is that? It goes back to the original premise that people that are pretty tend to have more privilege. They tend to get further in life. They're able to achieve their goals more often. Again, these are not monoliths. These are not zero-sum games. There is nuance here. In general, I feel like prettier people tend to be happier because they're able to achieve more due to their privilege. A mess. I'm 5'8" till I stand, my wallet, then I'm 6'9", period. I know that's right. Period, Rod K. Period. I know that's right. I was having so much Starbucks, to be real. You gotta be honest with yourself, honey. Those lattes are chock full of calories. They start at 400 calories per latte. They start at 400 and they only get higher. I was obese because I ate what I wanted, as much as I wanted, whenever I wanted, and sat my butt on the couch. I'm 52 and in the best health of my life now. I lost the weight. That makes sense. Every time I do traditional sit-ups, my stomach gets bigger. Really? Alexis, cut down on bread and sugar and you will lose some weight. Make sure you incorporate walking like Cho says. Yeah. I feel like if you are going to eat bread, make sure it's before you walk, right? Like the high carbohydrates, like you know what carbs are for, right? Carbs are fuel sources. So, if you're eating carbs, technically you're eating carbs to serve as a fuel source to burn off. The issue is that people love to eat carbs, breads, and sugars, and all this shit and then sit on their fucking ass. That's the problem. So you have all this fuel that's not being used, that's, you know, helping to push in. Of course, with the high carbs, it comes naturally high calorie. So you've got this combination of too many calories, a high amount of carbs, and it creates the perfect environment for fat development. I would have thought attractive people would be more meaner to me than less attractive ones. No, I don't think so. People who are more comfortable tend to be more outgoing. If someone is attractive, they tend to be more comfortable in their skin. Yeah, exactly, Faith McDonald. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. I'll lose it quick. Well, Alexis, don't try to lose it too quick. Just incorporate some very simple lifestyle changes. I think the pitfall that people fall into, no pun intended, is wanting to make dramatic changes. Don't make dramatic changes, because dramatic changes are not sustainable, right? I think walking 30 minutes a day without any other changes is a sustainable life change. Give that a month, then maybe start to reduce some things, moderately reduce things. Maybe instead of having Starbucks 5 days a week, have her 3 days a week. You know, nothing drastic. I'm not saying cut Starbucks out of your diet completely, but these small changes will be more manageable, because the way motivation works as it relates to the chemicals in your brain, when you try to set a goal in your life, and this goal is really difficult, like max difficulty in the video game, you're like only level 1 and you're on like a level 10 stage of the game, you think you're a bad bitch and you're not, you're level 1, and you attempt that level 10 stage, and when you fail at that stage, what happens in the brain is really interesting. The brain sees this failure as like death, because the brain is just incredible. The brain is incredible, okay? But the brain sees everything as like in terms of survival. How can I survive, be more efficient, make things better? And so what triggers when you fail your goals like that, when you make really unrealistic goals, the brain says, I don't want to do that shit again, because I don't want to die. I want to be more efficient. And so you're less likely to try again if you fail. So don't make your goals so unreachable, because your motivation will decrease from that failure, right? So make sure that your goals are measured but realistic. Somewhat difficult, like challenging, but not unrealistic. Do you know what I mean, Alexis? Make it a lifestyle change. What is he looking for? Your dog? Oh, he was just, looking for a good place to rest. He likes to look, and move around and twirl around, and I don't know. He's crazy. Pretty people privilege is real in general. I agree. They do well in customer service. Tough to be angry at a gorgeous person. Do I irritate you when I call you beautiful? No, because I'm beautiful. It's quite the compliment. I appreciate it, Elgin Johnson. I tend to find a fair proportion of pretty people are vacuous and shallow. True. And fake as fuck. Also true. You made my day. I was laughing at your reaction after your doggy was getting comfortable. I'm old, fat, and ugly, though. That's funny. Alexis, where do you live? I love my coffee from Starbucks, Indiana. I love Indiana, Alexis. I love Indiana. My wife is not much to look at, but she brings home one hell of a paycheck. I know that's right, Rod K. Period. A fat wallet increases your beauty skill by 3 points. So if you're a 7 out of 10, but with a fat ass wallet, you're a 10 out of 10 in my book. I'm just being honest. If you're a 3 out of 10 with a fat wallet, you're actually 6 out of 10. I'm just saying. Because the only thing better than pretty privilege is financial privilege. Those are the two you want to look out for in life. You want to try to achieve financial privilege first and foremost, And if you can't achieve that or can't achieve that, you want to at least be fucking pretty. You can't be ugly and broke. Listen, you can't be ugly and broke. Pick one or the other struggle. Only pick one of those two. If you got to pick either of them, pick one. Don't pick both. You cannot be ugly and broke. Like, what? I mean, now come on now. Now come on. I'm just saying. Pretty privilege is the number 2 priority. Financial privilege is the number 1 priority. A fat wallet, like I said, a fat wallet bumps your beauty skill up by 3 points on a 1 out of 10 scale. So listen, even if you're a 2 out of 10, a fat wallet makes you average. A 5 out of 10, I'll take a 5 out of 10 any day of the week. I'm just saying. Starbucks is delicious due to the high amount of dairy and sugar. It gives you a dopamine hit and you want more. Alexis, if you were in New York City, I would start a walking club with you. You are too far from me in Indiana. That's so sweet of you, Patrick. Thank you for being so generous and kind to Alexis. Yeah, Alexis, but call a girlfriend up and start walking with your girlfriends. You start the club, Alexis. Make it a fun little activity. I think sometimes it doesn't always work with me, but with a lot of people, when you have these shared values and these shared, what's the word I'm looking for? Shared obligations, sometimes it's easier to stick with things. You know what I mean? I know with women, because women tend to be so much more social than men. Sorry. Women and men are different. Right? Women and men are different. Shut up. But women tend to be more social, and so that's why I think that when it comes to their physical health goals, going to a class with your girlfriends is like such a popular thing for women because it's a social activity mixed with a physical activity. So they're multitasking. They're doing something that they're really inclined to doing, like hanging out with their girlfriends, but also accomplishing that goal of working out. So, Alexis, that's something maybe you can consider after a month of walking every day for 30 minutes. Maybe you want to join like a little Pilates class or a little workout, dance work, just some light, low impact cardio. It's going to do wonders for your life. I promise you that. Where are you located? I'm in New York. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, RW. Nathan Hazelhurst. Mr. Hazelhurst. I love that name. I know you hate that name, Nathan, but I love that name, Nathan. I love it so much. Pretty people, mostly women, don't have to learn anything because of their looks. Men do everything for them in general. I don't know about that, Nathan. I think that pretty women do have to learn things. I think that men are desperate, and I don't think that is the problem of women. That's the problem of men. Why are men so desperate? Why do they feel like they are entitled to someone super pretty? Let's unpack that. Because I don't think pretty women are putting guns to guys' heads talking about date me or else. But yeah, pretty women do have a lot of privilege. They tend to have the pick of the litter, especially as they're younger. However, pretty women don't get very far as they age out. I'm just being honest here. The older a woman gets, the less pretty privilege she has. And I don't make the fucking rules. Don't be mad at me about this. This is just the facts. Just the tea. And it can be sexist. Sure, I'll give it to you. It's sexist. It's ageist. But it's reality. It's the reality we live in. Pretty women part of that pretty factor is being young, right? Or looking young. I mean, and it's obvious that this is the case. Look at all the demand for plastic surgery. Look at the demand for aesthetic treatments. I'm not making shit up. Uh, and so, yeah, pretty women do have it well, but that pretty does not last. And so that's the point I'm trying to make to you. Who said this? Mr. Hasselhurst? Where'd the comment go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Nathan. Mr. Hasselhurst. I think that for women specifically, your pretty privilege wanes as you age. For men, it's the opposite. As men age, their pretty privilege strengthens. Mostly because their financial privilege increases as they age. Most people's financial privilege increases as they age, but particularly men who are more career-driven and tend to have less domestic responsibilities due to not bearing children. And so, yeah, pretty privilege is great for women, but it's not all sustaining. So pretty women have to still learn how to do shit, or they're going to be up a creek without a paddle when they're 40. Hey, Rickshaw, how are you? What's going on? I used to work at this factory last year, and this male coworker used to look at me when I was working, when I wasn't looking. Why? Why do you think? Why do you think it was looking at you? Are you attractive? Were you fucking some shit up? Were you being weird? I mean, why do you think he was looking at you? Sometimes people are jealous of attractive, so they try to humble them or test them. That's true. Your honesty's hilarious. Well, I'm an honest person. There's no reason. Lying takes work, honey. And I'm a lazy cunt. Lying takes work. And I'm lazy. Listen. If I weren't so lazy, I'd be the fakest bitch on the internet. I would. I love the chewing it with Cho show. Chewing it with Cho, yeah, period. That's why women go to the restroom together, because they're more social, period. Of course. They're not even using the bathroom. They just want to talk shit about you, Patrick. Let's be honest. I really don't believe in male pretty privilege because society doesn't go by men's looks, but his status. That's not true at all, Elgin Johnson. Not at all. Not even close. And I'm telling you that's not true because there's a prime example. Who was that celebrity? I cannot think of the celebrity. Who was the celebrity who was only used because of his pretty privilege? He was famous. He was in Baywatch. He started taking steroids and, grew that big neck, because that's a telltale sign of steroid usage is when they grow the big necks. There are no neck workouts, by the way. There are no neck workouts. It's steroids. And he started doing the filler, and now he looks like he looks terrible now, to be quite frank with you. What was that guy's name? He was in Baywatch. He was in a bunch of movies. He was always without Zac Efron. Zac Efron. No, you're wrong, Elgin Johnson. Pretty privilege is a real thing for men too. And Zac Efron is a prime example of that. He only and I know this because I used to love him because he was pretty, right? When he was pretty, he's not really so much pretty anymore. He's like really big and buff and just like steroided out, just the filler out, just They ruined a good body. But no, pretty privilege is real for men too. Now, what you're really saying is also true though, Elton Johnson. We value a man's status and financial privilege more than their pretty privilege. That is true. But it's not true to say that pretty privilege does not exist with men, because that's blatantly not true. Multiple things can be true at the same time. We do value status and finances more in men, but pretty privilege is right under that. It is. Like I said, you can't be ugly and broke. Right? And even the ugly men with money get cheated on. Okay? Even the ugly men with a shit ton of money get cheated on. So they could use a little bit of pretty privilege. And I'm sure the man they're getting cheated on are pretty. They may not have the money they have, but that's called pretty privilege. I'm being real. I'm just being real with you guys. Men have a longer shelf life. I think women last longer. I hate when older women think they can compete with younger women. Well, they can in some cases, but not always. I was ugly as an adolescent, but as I got older, I became more attractive. Women start to lose their looks by age 40. It's all a mess, but confidence also at least 4 points. Yes, assuming they're not a total prick. This goes to men. Yes, I agree. Your confidence, your aura, your vibe, your aesthetic. What do the kids call it? Riz. Your riz. I learned that word. I think last year I learned that word. Riz. That's what riz means. Charisma. Your charisma. Oh my God. Is that where riz comes from? Riz? Charisma. Oh my God, that's where it comes from. Charisma. Oh my God, I'm a genius. Oh my God, I just made the connection. I'm so smart. I'm such a high IQ expert on all things. Wow. What are you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking healthy kombucha. Kombucha's disgusting, but this is the only brand who has consistently good tasting kombucha. I hate every other kombucha I've tried other than Brew Doctor's mixed berry kombucha. That one's decent. I'd give it 5 out of 10. These, 10 out of 10. Healthy kombucha. This is the blood orange carrot ginger. Well, maybe he was just sizing you up then, Elgin. Zac Efron. Okay, yes, Zac Efron. I got him right. Chris Pine, Star Trek guy. Yes, pretty privilege could benefit men, but not to the degree as women. Well, no. No. Oh, hi, Barbie. If I was a straight man, I wouldn't befriend other men based on looks, but for his status or shared interests. Elgin, I don't... Listen, you just got done saying how people are treating you, but listen, you're kind of contradicting yourself tonight, Elgin, because you just got done telling us earlier about how people are treating you better now that you have lost the weight and everyone's being nice to you and things are different. People are all looking at that's called pretty privilege, Elgin Johnson. You're prettier. And you're a man. Last time I checked, you had a dick. Last time I checked. Pretty privilege is significant for men. I think you're undervaluing how much pretty privilege works for both males and females. It's a real fucking thing. You're experiencing it. right now as we speak. How was church with your dad this morning? Church was great with my dad. Thank you for asking, Rickshaw. Um, I actually recorded my dad singing because my dad's a deacon. Oh my God. My dad's probably watching. Dad, I recorded you. I'm sorry. Dad, I recorded you. And I've said this to your face. You're not the best singer. I'm not the best singer either. So I just think it's funny that we can connect over both of us being bad singers. But I love my dad. I love that he's a deacon. I love his church. I love visiting his church. I love being there. And I just had to record him singing today. And it was just like, I love it so much. Memories. But it was a great Rick show. I had a good time. Women are the face of attractiveness. Everything caters around them in the beauty market. How's grandma's new housemaid? Oh, great. He's great. My cousin, he's great. I love him. I just learned something. Riz. Oh, you didn't know that, Barbie? Riz, yes. Show, you just had a light bulb. I did. That was, yes, charisma. Charisma. Hey, Kiss will play. What's it like being a deacon's son? I don't know. It doesn't affect my life anyway. Any which way. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest with you, Mr. Fister, I have no idea. I've never considered myself a deacon's son, but I guess I am. It's fine. I guess. It hasn't affected my life at all, positively or negatively enough for me to say, oh, I had this experience as a deacon's son. Like, I don't know. Are there like, why do you ask that question? Would it be I don't know. I'm interested now. I'm not like a big church guy. I go to church every Sunday, but I'm not like involved in church. Like, I'm not part of some like church group. I go to church every Sunday to get the word and to hear a good lesson, a good story. Because, you know, all these fairy tales and fantasies in the Bible, there's some great stories, right? And there's lots of great life lessons you can learn from the Bible, of course. And so that's why I go to church, you know, because it's a high value moment to be in a safe space and to learn some life lessons about life. The majority of women are looking at me, but some men are hating on me. But when I was chubby and ugly, men were nicer to me and women were mean to me. Secure men might applaud me for my shape. What do you mean men were hating on you? How you know they were hating on you? Say one nice thing about yourself today. Oh, well, that's easy. I have an amazing level of endurance. I'm a long distance runner, and I think that endurance translates to other parts of my life. I'm able to persevere through difficult times in my life, difficult moments. I don't let things bog me down. And part of that is my whole value for having endurance. What else is going on, yo? I don't subscribe to religion, but I don't fault others who do. Well, that's good. As I become more attractive, some men think I'm a threat. How do you know that, Elgin Johnson? How do you know that? I have recently been making an effort to get closer to my higher power. Well, that's awesome, Rickshaw. Good luck with that. That can be difficult and arduous. Good luck with that. Spiritual journeys can be wrought with booby traps. Make sure your higher power isn't the devil in disguise, because he's good for that. He's good with that. Hey Pixie, how are you? Elgin feeling himself. Because those were the same men who were cool with me before I started to work on myself. So they're not cool with you now? They don't hang out with you anymore? Is that what happened? I want to get into the nitty gritty. Give me the details. They stopped hanging out with you. They stopped taking your phone calls. Like, give us the story. Give us the details. I love my wife, but if I was gay, you would be my first. Oh my God, Rod K, what a compliment. Thank you so much. I joined a pastor's live stream yesterday, and if I remember correctly, he was praying for the people of Israel to vanquish their enemies in Iran. Girl, bye. The devil. The devil in disguise. Like I just said, the devil in disguise. Because why are you praying for innocent people to be vanquished? Right? Like, what? Do you know how fucking dumb that sounds, Rickshaw? Like, you want innocent women and children to be vanquished? Girl. Now, come on. Come on now. Come on now. The devil in disguise. And the devil laughs. Hey, IJ Alleyway. Some of them do, but they start distancing themselves from men. Well, maybe you changed as a person and maybe you don't have time for them anymore because you're working on yourself. You know, when you work on yourself, your personality does change a bit, Elgin Johnson. I'm sure you're not the same Elgin you was when you were a fatso, right? And I'm not saying you changed for the worse, but that new person may not be the person they want to be friends with. And that's not always a bad thing, right? People change. People fall out of love with people, and that's okay. I don't think it's always because they're hating on you. However, sometimes, you know, and this may apply to you, Elgin. Sometimes people love having a friend that is beneath them. You know what? Like having the fat friend who's beneath you, which is such a terrible way to think about things. But then when they lose the weight and they're hot as fuck now, the dynamic changes and they're like on the same level. Do you know what I mean? And so, yeah, I don't know. So, sometimes that happens too. Sometimes that happens too. And then sometimes people that were, you know, fat, low self-esteem, they lose the weight and then they become overconfident. They think they're like, you know, the next best thing since sliced bread. And sometimes it's a big turn off to people. It's like imbalance. It's like you had no confidence before, now you're overconfident. And so people are turned off by that as well. So I don't know what your specific situation is, but it could be any of the above. But I'm just saying, I would not assume that every single person, like relationship that has now changed in your life, it's not because they're all hating on you. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not 100% the reason why you've changed so many friendships. There's more nuance to this story, which is why I'm trying to get to the bottom of these relationships, right? Elgin, they might be wondering if wait, that is what I asked them. Oh, well, good, Rickshaw, good. What a charlatan. Imagine getting on a live stream and praying for Israel, disgusting Israel, to vanquish their enemies. You know, I like, it's so crazy. Don't piss me off tonight, Rickshaw, because I just saw how Israel is crying about Tel Aviv and how civilians were killed from the bombing from Iran, the missiles from Iran, because they targeted defense areas. Now, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that defense areas were stationed around civilians? It's almost as if Israel was using civilians as meat shields. But isn't that what they accused Hamas of doing? Which is why they killed so many civilians? It's weird, bitch. The hypocrisy has to stop. I am so sick of these animals in the Middle East. Iran, Israel, shit, Jackistan, whatever country you want. I'm sick of these animals in the Middle East and America's involvement in the bullshit, okay? We need to take our money from Israel, take our money from all these other shithole nations in the Middle East, and let them kill each other. Period. Let them do what they want. We need to stop supplying all of this military aid to these animalistic, barbaric countries and be done with it. It's so funny to me that if Iran actually had a nuke, Israel would not be doing what they're doing right now. It's so funny that they're using the same propaganda from 2001 with the whole
Iran is a threat. They're going to get nukes and they're going to be a danger to everyone. They don't allow people to check their nuclear education and development systems.
You mean this is coming from the same nation who also does not allow the UN to check their nuclear development systems, telling someone else that they need to be persecuted because they don't allow others to check their nuclear development? The hypocrisy is off the fucking charts. And I'm not even taking a side. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy where it is, okay? I have a good pair of eyes, 20/20 vision, with glasses, okay? I see what I see. And I see a lot of hypocrisy, okay? We're talking about the same propaganda from 2001, where they said Iran was
an imminent threat to society and Western nations.
You mean you are reheating the same nachos from 2001 and all of these white majority Western pieces of shit countries like America are falling for the same, they're eating the same reheated nachos from 2001? What? Girl, stop. 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 Enough. 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 It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And then on top of that, let me get on America's ass for a second, because I find it to be so interesting that America is telling other countries who can and cannot have nuclear artilleries to defend themselves as countries. It's called Second Amendment. I'm a big Second Amendment right proponent here, okay? And I have principles that I don't switch up on. When it comes to my principles, I'm consistent. That's why Democrats and Republicans hate me, because I'm consistent. My principles don't change. Every country has the right to defend themselves. Not only that, but it's quite funny. Can anyone in the chat name the country that has used nuclear weapons against another country and decimated another country? Can someone quickly, someone name the country that has improperly used nuclear weapons? Can anyone name it? In the chat, can someone name the country? DJ Sprite, the USA. Okay? So I find it to be ironic. It's so weird that the USA is telling people who has the right to use nuclear weapons. It's so weird. It's weird. It's giving hypocrisy. It's giving hypocrisy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Don't piss me off tonight. Don't piss me off. Okay, back to the chat. Sorry for the rant. They just think I'm going to change because I'm working on myself. I'm saying personality-wise. Again, could be their insecurities coming to the surface. Nothing to do with you at all. That's what I'm saying. You can't be cool with me since I'm getting healthier. Oh, hi, Kit the Traveler. I love you so much. I miss you so much. We keep missing each other. We got to get on a call soon. I love you so much. To be completely honest, I used to be that way as a kid. Always wanted to be the best of my friend group, but luckily I have moved past that and currently do not care at all. Good. I just found you. This is great. What made you start doing this? You are natural, grateful. Oh, well, thank you, RW. I hope you subscribed, ho. All this time you spent here, hopefully you subscribed and liked the chat. In fact, let's do a little bit of math. Because I'm not good at math, but I can tell that this math is not mathing. We got 20 people here and only 15 likes. Bitch, it's 5 frauds in the chat. There's 5 frauds in the chat. There's 5 frauds in the chat. What is going on? Have you liked the chat yet? Now, come on now. Okay. Let's keep reading chat. Yes, I agree. They see me as competition. No, I said some of them are hating. Not all of them, of course. They're just waiting for you to affirm that they are still important to you, perhaps. Let them know they are still loved by you, maybe. Beautiful. I thought you were trying to get 360 waves in your hair. I was never trying to get 360 waves. I was trying to get 180 waves. Why you stop brushing? Because I'm lazy. Amen. America first. Let them. America first. America only. Please. Cho, do me a favor and do that plug nose voice and just say, can the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Can the real Slim Shady please stand up? Can the real Slim Shady please stand up?
I told my partner this weekend, I hope we keep the hell out of it. It's getting old. It's been old since 2001. Hey, Cho, do you think I'm a top or a bottom? Well, you have a wife, so maybe a top? Maybe verse. You probably let her put a strap on. So, I mean. Hey, Glindsey, how are you? Hi, artificial intelligence AI. Japan asked for war and got it. Girl, don't piss me off because that's okay. That's a complete disregard for what we're talking about. We're talking about nuclear artillery and who is allowed to develop nuclear weapons and who's not allowed to develop nuclear weapons. You know what? I'm not. The devil's trying me. The devil's trying me right now. And you know what? I'm not gonna take the bait. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. How often is Road Wash Cho? Probably once every week or two. Every week or two. You should go live with your subscribers. I should not live with my subscribers. No, thank you. Black Power? Okay. That's crazy. A candidate of Brazil some years ago wanted to have a nuclear bomb, and he said it was not to use, but to nobody use on us. Bad he didn't win. Those might be trolls. Wow, Pixie. Be sure to give a like on the live and check out Cho's videos. They are relaxing and chill. Yes. My videos are very chill, very relaxing, kind of the opposite of these streams, which are very exciting, sometimes explosive, very ranty. I don't really rant in my videos. Lots of cooking videos, workout videos. I take you around with my life. If you ever, listen, these live streams are cute. I'm just yapping. But if you want to get insight into my real life, then go watch my videos because I'm a vlogger. I vlog my life. So if you want to see my life, you want to see my house, you want to see my yard, you want to see my dogs, you want to see what I eat, what I cook, da da da. If you want to see my lifestyle, go watch my videos because that's how you get to a deeper connection, or not a deeper connection, but you get deeper insight on my life. You don't really get insight on my life from these live streams. You really just get my opinions from these live streams. But if you want insight on my life, go watch my vlogs. I always like it as soon as I get in. Thank you, Barbie. Hey, Puppet Master. Did you use a calculator to do 20 minus 15? I did. Hey, Toast Truckin'. You guys have a really cool Patriot sense. I like it, but it's not too welcome here. What I found to be crazy, to be honest. I don't know why not. You should want your own country to be the best that it can be. How are you? Long time no see. I'm really great, Toast Truckin'. Really good. How about you? I need to find a boyfriend like you. I don't want to date nobody up here in Chicago. You aren't looking hard enough. Chicago, if you can't find a boyfriend in Chicago, you may not be able to find a boyfriend anywhere, Ogun Johnson. What's going on? If China takes Taiwan, shit's going to get serious. Well, yeah, because Taiwan's a big chip maker, and that's a really big deal. We are yappers. No, beautiful, you should go live. Oh, I should go, oh, not live, go live. Wait, what, you should go live with, oh, I can go live with, yeah, I will do that. I'll go live with someone. What video are you talking about, Elijah? I did make the hibiscus de Jamaica, but I have not edited the video yet. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, how was the horchata? I forgot to quiz everybody on the horchata. How was the horchata? What did you think about it? Horribly horrible. Oh no, Toast, what's going on? Tell us about it. After that, I want to go to Chicago. Chicago's great. I love Chicago. How can an old man like me find your blogs? Well, they're right here on the channel. So just click that show, and then that will take you to my videos. It'll take you to my YouTube page. So click my name, that show, which is somewhere on the screen. Click that show, and that will take you to my videos. It's a shame you're a bottom. I would wreck those pipes and fix them up like Mario and Luigi. I don't understand. It's a shame I'm a bottom. I would wreck those pipes and fix them up like Mario and Luigi. Well, if I were a top, what? Wouldn't I have to be a bottom for you to wreck my pipes? I don't know what is going on. I bet y'all wouldn't live up here. Rod K, old man can use Discord too, period. Cho, goddamn, you're beautifully my man. You're beautiful, my man. Oh, well, thank you. I need some lip balm, though. My lips are crusty. I need to stay hydrated. I just ordered some Element electrolytes because I love those electrolytes. They're just horribly expensive. Bruh, I'm from Brazil. I guess I can take it, Elgin. Visiting is cool, but as far as living here, it's dangerous. It depends on the part of Chicago you live in, I imagine. Well, first off, I had a stroke about a month ago. I've almost fully recovered. I do still have trouble breathing sometimes. I'm so sorry to have struck in. Do you have someone that's taking care of you? Do you have a family or a wife or a husband? Or children? Chicago, heck no. It's freezing in the winter up there. Brutal. Oh, it is that. That's a troll. Block that fool. Who's a troll? And we don't block trolls. We only block spam in this community. I don't think you understand the Brazil part. Oh, hey, washing leaves. What's going on? My great-grandmother is in the hospital. She's 83 and is probably lying, not going to live much longer. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Toast Truckin'. It really is raining in your life. My recommendation, which is Toast Truckin'. I'm technically homeless for now because I left when my soon-to-be stepmom stole all my money out my account, and she stole $5,000 from me. My dad will not get rid of her. Okay, we got a lot going on. How? Wait. Okay. How did she steal your money out of your account? Let's talk about that. Because $5,000 is a lot of money. How did that happen? Why does she have access to your bank account? That part, yes. Do you toast one side or both? Both. Have you ever thought about writing a book? I would buy it. I have written a book before. I didn't publish it though. I wrote a book in my senior year of high school. That's all. Sorry to hear about your life circumstances. Are you underage, Toast Truckin'? Are you under the age of 18? Why is your father on your bank account? Hey, Cho, good to be back. What are we talking about? Girl, we're talking about some drama now. We were talking about some bullshit earlier, but now we're talking about some real serious tea with Toast Truckin', friend of the community here, friend of the channel. Yo, girl, this is a lie. This is a lie. Not the girls calling Toast Truckin' a fraud. Not y'all calling him a fraud. He says you posted that same message in like 5 gaming live streams in the last hour. Not that. No, okay. Answer the question, Toast Truckin'. Are you underage? Number 1. Number 2, why is your dad on your account, your bank account? Number 3, do you not have a job? How'd you get $5,000 in the bank account in the first place? I have questions. I have questions. I have questions. You look like Charleston White. I have no idea who that is. I have questions. So you're underage, yes, and that is why he is on there. How did the $5,000 get into the account? Do you have a job? And if you're homeless, does that mean what? Did you quit school? This is not making sense. This is I need more context. You have a job and your own business. And you chose to not be in school? Are you going to school and you're in school too? Sorry, yo, I'm locked into this conversation with Toast Truck, and I'm locked in. So you have a job, your own business, and you're in school. And you're underage. Just talk to my friend about this. Text can be so misunderstood. Oh, thank you for the sub, RW. Welcome to the community. Join the Discord channel. It's pinned in the comment below or up top, depending on whether you're watching via mobile or PC. This is too much. It's summer break. Technically, my address is my grandfather's house. So why are you not at your grandfather's place right now? And what did your father say about the wife taking the money out of the account? Hey, washing leaves. I'm lost too. Baby, that makes two of us. I'm lost too. Don't worry. I'm lost too. Can someone time out Rickshaw? No, he's not spamming. Elijah, get over it. We only time out spammers. We don't... Listen, for the new bitches, for the new cunts here, let me tell you what this community is about. Here on my YouTube channel, we ban people who spam. If you don't like what someone is saying, block them yourself. I'm not here to manage or babysit grown-ass adults, okay? You got a problem with someone, mute them, block them, and move on. It's not my responsibility to handle your conflict management, okay? Okay. This is a freedom of speech platform, okay? Okay. You've been living in tent and at some of my friends' houses. Okay, so what is the plan? What is the business? I mean, how much money? I have questions. Are you in communication with your dad? Where's your mother? Where's your mother? Why are you not living with your mom? That's weird. Let's start there. I have so many questions. Rickshaw, you're not taken away from anything. You're fine. Stop apologizing, Rickshaw. You didn't do anything wrong. Stop. How tall am I? I'm 6 feet tall. Should Diddy be free? Like, be honest, because now all these people are making allegations all of a sudden when they had all this time. Yes, he should not be free. He should be in jail. He should be under the jail cell. I saw the recording of him beating the shit out of his girlfriend. So yes, he should be in jail. Did you not see the recording? I saw the recording. So yeah. Yes, he should be in jail for beating the shit out of his girlfriend in that hotel lobby. We can argue till we're blue in the face about all the other allegations, but that's not an allegation. That's on fucking tape. In 4K, HD. So, under the jail. I need a compass because I'm more lost in a newly reformed center. I know that's right. I'm not living there because my dad would not let it go that I could not live on my own, and my grandfather lives really far outside of town, and I have to drive that far. I can't drive myself. I have a bike. I can't ride 40 miles every morning. Hi, Izzy. How are you? Your mom lives in a different state, and I will not live with her. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but you got to get your shit together now. If what you're saying is true, Toast Trucking, it's time to grow up. Unfortunately, you have shitty parents. Um, there's not really quite enough time to cry about it. You have the summer to get your shit together and to start creating the life that you have to live. Obviously, you can't depend on your parents to protect you or to care for you, so that leaves you. That leaves you. We're talking about Toast Trucking right now. It can't be everybody else. Listen, I mean, I have questions. I have questions. I have questions. What do you mean after court you will have your money back? That's not your money. That's your dad's money. See, the problem with this situation, Toast Trucking, is that if your dad is on the account, it's technically both of your money. So at most, what they'll do, most likely, is they'll give you $2,500 back, and they'll let the father keep $2,500. I'm doing really well, Izzy. Well, sure, again, it may come from your checks, but technically, legally, if the money is going into a shared account, then that money is technically shared. Now, the judge could rule differently, but there could be a different. I mean, listen, I'm just saying, the law is the law, and sometimes it's not pretty. Maybe the judge will look at all this circumstantial evidence of all the checks being yours and him just being a manager, but I don't know. People never want to look at themselves as an issue. I mean, you do got to keep working. You got to keep working, Toast Trucking. I'm sorry this is happening. Do your parents have drug addiction? All I'm saying, Toast Truck, is do not get your hopes up on getting more than $2,500. Do not be crushed if you only get $2,500. But you've got bigger problems. You've got bigger problems at this point. You've got to set up stability. You've got to get a job, and you've got to get some stability throughout this next. I don't know how much schooling you have left, but it's time to really work very hard and stockpile every last penny. Light green leaves with reddish stems and pretty spikes of mauve flowers displays a variety taste of cinnamon and cloves. What are you talking about, Elijah? He could, but my dad's gotten in trouble multiple times, so I think I would win. Take the checks, put in sock, and put it under your tent. Not under the tent, honey. My soon-to-be stepmom has addiction, and my real parents not really. Oh, probably. If they're this terrible, probably there's some substance abuse somewhere. But Toast, all I can say, Toast Trucking, it's time to get real. I don't know exactly how old you are, but you need to figure out a way to get another bank account that only has your name on it or a trusted person, and figure that shit out. That's tough. This is tough. 94 minutes. I gotta go soon. I know. It's going to take some time to get over it, but you do have to stand up on your own too now. Well, it's not your fault for thinking that your dad was trustworthy. Apparently, your dad's a piece of shit. So what's the plan now? Toes trucking. What's the plan? I want to hear the plan. Good question, Washington Leafs. Is the business in your name only? This is like a murder mystery. And it's a team effort. If you have not joined the Discord channel yet, please join the Discord channel in the pinned comment below. Good night, Rodcat. I gotta go, guys. I gotta cook. I gotta meal prep. I'm so sorry. I gotta get going. But I feel like we need to continue this discussion on Discord. Because this is a mess. This is a mess. What a mess. So join the Discord channel because we'll continue discussion there. But for now, I'm going to get going because I have to do some meal prepping for the week. I am making a tortilla española with sweet potatoes, kale, a little bit of cheddar, some tahini. It's going to be really, really, really tasty. I'm super excited. And, well, you ought to get it, Toast Trucking. You guys have all the other types of fucking apps on your phone, but you can't have Discord on your phone? Come on, get it together. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending time. I know you could be doing so many other things like watching porn or reading your Bible, spending time with your children or your wife, studying for your next exam, working out, losing weight. You could be doing so many other things, but you spent your time with me tonight, and I really, really appreciate it. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Night, night, night.